Welcome back. With the economy in its current state and the rise in unemployment rate, one might be hesitant to start a new career or pursue that new business opportunity. But Fox 44's Brian Glenn found one expert who says that isn't always the case.
It's called the leap. It's the point when a long-time dream or a business idea finally starts. Well, in difficult times like these, you would think it's not a good time to do that. Well, studies indicate that it might be also the perfect time to do that. Joining me now is Mark Fenner. He's a business coach and strategist with Scaling Up DFW. Joins me now to talk about, in times like this, might be the perfect time to start a new career.
Hey, good afternoon, Brian.
So let's talk about this. You know what? It's difficult times like these make us go in a different direction. So is this a good time to maybe start a new career?
I think it's a good time if a person's looking for a reason. I remember I started my business after the 08. I call it correction, right? And I didn't do it right in 08, but a couple years after my company I was with was acquired, and I wasn't happy. And you know what? All the assumptions that I had about what the next 5 or 10 years were going to be like had been reset, and I thought, why not? Let's do it now. And it was undoubtedly the best decision I've ever made.
Because it seems like a lot of people can get very comfortable in their current situation. It takes a crisis or just some major event to get them off going in the right direction. Is that kind of what you found for yourself?
Yeah, I think it is. You get comfortable and things are working, and we're fearful of change, and then an event happens like coronavirus, and all of a sudden it just shakes everything up. And our perception of how much money we need to live on, our perception of what's really important to us gets completely rejiggered. And I think it's a great time to go back and challenge your values and challenge what's important to you, and use that entrepreneurial spirit to say, is there some value you could add? Is there some need that needs to be met? And you're the person to meet it, and now's a great time to get started and go make it happen.
All right, give us quickly 3 things that we need to ask ourselves, are we ready for this? What would that be?
Well, I think number one, what are you passionate about? Okay, so what are you really passionate about? And is the job you're doing today really meeting that need? And so if it's not, that's check. That's a good reason to consider that. Number 2, what do you think you bring to the table that makes you unique and valuable? I think, what could you be good at? I love the question, what could you be best in the world at? Or what could you be best in your community at? And if you feel like you've got some strengths, or you've got an asset, or you've got some ideas, that's another reason to do it. And then the third is, what could drive your economic engine? Is what you want to do, your strengths and your passion, could you make money off of it? And if it's a hobby and nobody's willing to pay for it, then I'd think twice. But if you think there's a market and you can meet a need that people will spend money for what it is you do, man, I'd say it's a great time to go start something.
Mark Fenner, Scaling Up DFW. We certainly appreciate your time.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
Thank you.